What happens when you get plastic surgery?
For example, number 15, Tara Reid, who had a boob job and stomach liposuction. The photographic evidence leads us for a conclusion that Tara Reid's stomach looks like it's absolutely 14 years older than the rest of her puny little body.
Tara Reid, if you have too much skin on your stomach, do not get lipo because you don't want it to hang over. Rather get a tummy tuck.
Please explain what a tummy tuck is, Tara.
They cut your stomach open at your bikini line. They take the fat out of it and stitch it together. You just need to pull your panties up real high so they can't see the line.
Number 14 on the list is Gary Busey. Surgery bust was veneers, and the photographic evidence leads us to the awful plastic surgery site puts his teeth look like chidlets. In other words, horse teeth.
Now, if you want to get your teeth redone, suppose looking at photos. Don't just say go ahead and do what you want. You could end up looking like a horse or a pig. And plus, it deforms the shape of your eyes, so don't even try that, sister.
Then, number 13 on our list is Lil Kim. The surgery was boobs, facework, and skin lighten. The photographic evidence leads us to Lil Kim has a down path forged by Michael Jackson. Can't wait to see what she looks like in 20 years.
Now, Lil Kim, if you don't like the color of your skin, try and live with it. If you just don't lighten it. Face work again. Don't try and lead to more plastic surgeries than usual because your face can look like a oranger that just sprouted. Now oranges don't sprout it, that's the reason. And if your boobs are too small, don't put watermelons in them because then you can't wear a dress. And there's no size bra big enough for it.
Number 12 on our list is Janet Jackson, who had breast implants. The photographic evidence leads us to think that when you have a giant dent in your boob, then you need Autobody shop pronto and get that boob down righted.
Now, when they're very small, don't get them very big because then they can drop.
Then, number 11 on our list is Jessica Simpson, who had her lips done. Not all bad plastic surgery is permanent though, and she talks about a lip enhancement, blah blah blah, saying that blah blah blah. There you go.
When you want to get fat injected into your lips, consider it like Angelina Jolie because it does not look nice. Look, it makes it look fake. Just don't get your lips, unless you've got lips like this, then you want to consider getting fat injected into your lips. Now, continue.
Number 10 on our list is Kenny Rogers, who went for a facelift. Yeah, carry on.
Well, facelifts, no, first of all, they leave horrible scars. He was squinty eyed, then his eyes started to pop.
Number 9 on our list is the Tori Spelling, not great breast implants that had been implanted. Not too often do you see a legit using the word a little loosely, actors getting breast implants. It looks like giant beach balls. But Spelling was willing to buck the trend and let it all go. The money could have been a little better spent elsewhere, some like a charity in America or something. I hear French doctors made some real advantagement to the facial transplants.
Well, Tori Spelling, that doesn't bring up anything because she just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. Rather, don't wear a tank top or a V-cut thing. Just wear like a polo neck or something and wear so much jackets over you can't see the huge of the other side.
Then Hilary Duff had horse teeth implanted, otherwise known as veneers.
Now, if you want to get teeth implanted, as I told you, Visit your dentist and get pictures. Don't just let them do it on their own, because then you get your teeth huge. And look at mine are perfect.
Victoria Beckham had huge boobs implanted for the size of her body. This led us to think that she looks like a couple of soccer balls have been implanted in her boobs.
Now, just because you married a soccer player doesn't mean you need to get that. And when you're thin and short, it doesn't mean you need to get watermelons. Rather go for the orange type.
Number 6 on our list is Donatella Versace, who had a lips and facelift. Photographic evidence leads us to stare at the people using all traces of humanity, they don't really grow old in a graceful manner, instead making mockery of herself, undergoing plastic surgery and more and more and more.
Again, if you don't like yourself, rather learn to like it, because plastic surgery doesn't always lead to the best thing you want. Rather consider making your lips look bloated, like instead of getting the bloat like.
Number 5 on our list is Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox. She had breast implants, which led us to say it is plain growth, with a hole in her right boob.
Now, it's gross. It's just like huge thing that looks like stretch marks, and it looks like you just took like this thing and burnt her. Not good.
Number 4 is Melanie Griffith. She had a facelift, and God only knows what else. Definitely deserves a before shot, just in case we're getting her normal Melanie Griffith used.
Now we've got a picture. She looks like she got herself burnt, because she used to have this soft skin, and then she got all this lumpy skin, and looks like freckles. Well, she didn't have freckles before. Her face was really nice when she was young. Rather stay for the good type, and looks like she got all her lip fat extracted, not injected, extracted. So yeah.
Leading with that conclusion, she is only 50 years old, and she's pretty much ruined her face. Number 3 is Pete Burns. Her lips were done.
Now, as I told you, lips aren't the best thing.
But wait, if you don't know who Pete Burns is, don't feel bad. He is an obscure singer. He's the you spin me around like a record baby guy. But his plastic surgery sins are definitely egregious enough to include his highly on the list. Granted, what part you're seeing is their initial, the guy who accused Boy George of ripping his image, but those lips are absolutely frightening. Burns agrees actually filmed special in the UK. Pete Burns cosmetic surgery now.
Now, if you want to change from a boy to a girl, rather don't get plastic surgery, because it makes you look like fake look, and you can see that you're a boy. And there's just got one too many facts injected. Angelina Jolie, you want to be.
Then we have a tie for first on our list. Well, the winner is a little bit sad. But number 2 on our list is Jocelyn Wildstein, otherwise known as the Bride of Frankenstein. The Bride of Frankenstein, or the Lion Queen. She has attempted everything and apparently turned out terribly. Even rumors coming around, she has spent $4 million on voluntary surgery. With a sad thing, I'm gonna let my sister take over.
So, facelift, cheek lift, your apple of your cheek implant. You look like this. You look like Chinese eyes when you get your eyes like that. Your eyebrows shape. Your hair goes different. And don't let me even mention your face. You look horrible, Jocelyn. Just don't go there. And your chin looks like you just got bucked off on a horse and kicked in both sides. And
then I have facts that this woman has spent over $4 million on plastic surgery. If that were me, I'd want my money back. She's a wealthy socialite whose husband began cheating on her. To win him back, she began undergoing plastic surgery to transform into a giant leopard cat. Her husband likes big cats, naturally.
Well, if your husband is cheating on you, rather get a psychologist or some treatment. Don't ruin your life. Or get another man in your life. Easier.
And number one, unfortunately, is for you to decide.
Now, when you watch this video, post the comments. Tell us who your number one horrible plastic surgery is. And any comments, we'll be delighted. Tell us what's the best and the worst of our video and request for more videos. And that's all from Tyler
And Kina.
We'll see you in our next video.
Bye bye.
Bye.